Hey, everybody. These are my Bible readings. I'm Brian Lee Davidson Tarka. I've been reading the Bible daily since we've all been spending more time indoors. And right now I'm in the book of John. I'm starting chapter 9. Uh, Chapter 8, there was a lot of debating at a festival. People who wanted to kill Jesus ended up debating him instead of killing him, instead of handing him over to authorities. But we're we're past that now. Looks like people went home. Jesus identified himself as the Son of God, and he identified the disbelief of religious leaders who didn't want to believe he was the Son of God, who didn't want to believe he's the Messiah. That's where we left off. Um, and Christ again puts forward the gospel. Again, I think it's interesting that there were Jewish people who started to believe. Before this, we saw a lot of Samaritan people starting to believe. And now Christ is not in custody yet, so he goes on and continues his ministry. Let's take a look at John chapter 9, verse 1. Verses 1 through 34. Okay, let's give this a read. I do these things in. Oh, nope, I'm wrong. This is much shorter. Okay, verses 1 through 12. Okay, so that's going to make for a much shorter video, but still, there's always things to discuss in regards to what's being read. So, John chapter 9, verses 1 through 12. Okay. Jesus heals a man born blind. So we see Jesus doing miracles. This is after the feeding of the 5,000. As he went along, he saw a man blind from birth. His disciples asked him, "Rabbi, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind?" Okay, so there's an assumption right now that handicap equals a curse from God. And Jesus is going to break this one right here. Neither this man nor his parents sinned, Jesus said. But this happened so that the work of God might be displayed in him. As long as it is day, we must do the work of him who sent me. Night is coming when no one can work. When I am in the world, I am the light of the world. After saying this, he spit on the ground, made some mud with his saliva, and put it on his eyes. Put it on the man's eyes. Not put it on Jesus' eyes, put it on the man's eyes, who was blind. "Go," he told him. "Wash in the pool of Siloam." The word means sent. The pool of sent. So the man went and washed and came home seeing. His neighbors and those who he had formerly seen him asked, "Isn't this the same man who used to sit and beg?" Some claimed that he was. The blind man, they see now he's not sitting and begging anymore. Others said, "No, he only looks like him." But he himself insisted, "I am the man." "How then were your eyes opened?" they asked. He replied, "The man they called Jesus made some mud, put it on my eyes. He told me to go to Siloam and wash. So I went and I washed, and then I could see. Where is this man? They asked. I do not know. So Jesus is continuing his miracles. People are surprised. He's talking about Jesus, and people are curious as to what happened. Some couldn't believe it was a miracle, but some people don't believe the work that Jesus does in our lives. You know, for some people it's a coincidence. For some people it's a happy coincidence. I think that we can give Jesus credit for so many things that he does. And there's so many miracles in our lives, the relationships that we have, the um the blessings of family, the blessings, and I say those as in um as in what family is supposed to be. There's positive things in general in our lives that we can thank God for. And the various miracles that God provides are incredibly numerous. Sometimes he may bring healing into your life. Other times he may bring something else. But right now, I think a lot of what we need in our life is patience as we wait. I think that we could be thankful for the things that we have and the positive experiences that God has brought into our lives, and the positive experience that God is in our lives. So there's a lot to be thankful for. There really is. And tomorrow we'll look more into chapter 9 to see where this goes from there. All right? Take care, everybody. Be safe. Wash your hands. And love your neighbor. Be loving to the people around you. Try to be patient with the people around you. It can be really, really hard sometimes, I know. Especially in the unusual times we're in. But be patient and keep praying to Christ, because he is the way, and he's faithful to lead us. He's faithful beyond our understanding. So you guys take care. I love you, Madalena. I love you, everybody here in Romania. Out in Romania. I'm not here in Romania. I wish I was, in a lot of ways. But yeah, I love all my friends and family in Romania, and all my friends and family here in America, friends in Ireland, friends in Japan, friends in Guatemala, friends in Brazil, friends in Korea, friends all over the world. I love you. Take care. And keep being a blessing. Bye bye.